Welcome to the Inner Child Healing Masterclass. I'm so happy to see that you're here. So I want you to tell me in the comment section below who you can do with more confidence. You can just put yes. And who wants to step into their powers and make an impact? And who wants to stop worrying about what other people think about them? And maybe you want to eliminate self-sabotage. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, we all want that. Yeah, that's our inner child. Yeah. Okay, so this is for you. If you are a female business owner, coach, practitioner, or healer, ready to overcome deep-seated fears of rejection and abandonment, freeing you from constantly seeking reassurance and external validation. Or maybe you are thinking of going live on social media or posting, content online, and this kind of thing is sending a shivering down your spine, tightening your throat with crippling anxiety. Yeah, has anybody experienced that? Maybe you're an aspiring business owner or practitioner eager to break free from your 9-to-5 grind, but you can't help but worry about how your family members and friends might react if you pursue your heart's desire. So you worry about what other people think. Also, maybe you're already in business, but you are worried about raising your prices because you fear potential clients might see them as too high and hesitate to work with you. Yeah. If you feel any of them, this is for you. So I know that lots of us doubt ourselves, our abilities, second guess our decision. Maybe you even feel like there's an invisible force preventing you from living the life you truly want and making a difference in the world. So if any of this resonates with you and you say yes to them, I'm telling you in the right place. Stay with me until the end. I'm gonna explore this desire and internal challenges and show you how to find them. Yeah. And show you how your inner child holds that programming for you. So together we will uncover the hidden factors that might be blocking you from stepping into your power, stepping into that life that you really, really desire. So you're here today because you want to increase your confidence, maybe learn about maybe inner child programming and free yourself from the wounded inner child programming and pain. Yeah. Drop a yes in the comments below if that's you. I want to see yeses, yeses, yeses. If that's you, please drop a yes. Yeah. Okay, brilliant, amazing. Okay, so let me give you some signs and I would like you to tell me in the chat which number resonates with you the most. I mean, it could be all of them, it could be just a couple of them. But I want to see which number is the most dominant one because I'm going to adapt and customize the masterclass accordingly. So number one, these are the signs that it's time to nurture your inner child. First one, struggling to set boundaries or assert yourself. Yeah, anyone doing that? Number one. Number two, I mean, you can put 1 to 9, all of them. Wrestling with a critical inner voice and self-doubt. Because we're going to be doing some EFT practices soon, so I want to use all of those, yeah, whichever they are. Number 3, the deep-seated fear of rejection and abandonment issues. Number 4, struggling to thrive in the online world. Hesitating in sales calls. Who's having that problem? No one? Oh my God, I'm not seeing any numbers. So none of you have any of that stuff. 2 and 4, okay. Okay, good. And it's not good, but it's good that we're going to work on it. Difficulties in promoting your services and avoiding social media presence. So I don't know how many of you online, how many of you do face-to-face. I moved to online about 3.5 years ago, and it was challenging. Trust me, it was really challenging. 6, lacking self-confidence and self-esteem. 7, having conflicted thoughts, your mind and emotions are controlling you. 8, craving constant reassurance and external validation. 9, afraid to embrace your true calling and manifest the vision of your soul. Okay, we got some. Okay, some people only got couples, some people got more than couple, but none of you got all of them, because I usually get people to have all of them. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, let me see which ones are I think number 2 seems to be like the biggest one. Inner voice and self-doubt, yeah? Okay, let me write it down. Critical, inner voice, and self-doubt. Okay, what's the next one? It looks like number 6. Okay, self-confidence and self-esteem. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, so I have some testimony for my inner child healing here. Inner child healing is a process that involves delving into deep-seated beliefs and emotional patterns that were formed during your childhood. So this often referred to as your inner child. And this inner programming created by your younger self has been influencing your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors throughout your life. And this is often happens without your conscious awareness. So that's what we're going to be kind of looking at it today. So through inner child healing, you explore these early experiences, emotions, and beliefs to understand how they have been silently impacting your life, holding you back from your true potential. Yeah. It's time to heal that inner child. So important. Honestly, I did not know. And it cost me years. And now I'm trying to help other people and save them those years as well. Let me tell you a little about myself here. So you know me, we get to know each other. So I'm a subconscious programming expert. I'm a spiritual awakening guide. And I assist female business owners, coaches, and healers in transforming self-doubt into confidence, enabling them to unlock their potential and build a successful business with financial abundance. So these are some of my credentials as well. This is what I used to do. And later on, I decided to move into this area and left my 9-to-5 job. I'll tell you a little about that in a minute as well. But I did quite a lot of trainings, and because I really want to help people, because when I was going through a very difficult time, I couldn't find anyone to help me, really help me. And I decided at that point, I'm going to be that one person going to be able to help people. So I'm also an empath. I'm vegan. I'm a single mom, and my mission is my driving force. And I feel that this is my mission, to help other people as well. So I do everything in my power to help people stop suffering, stop, committing suicide, that kind of thing. So it really hurts me. So are there any empaths here? Could you just put in the chat, say maybe empaths? So because being empath is not the easiest thing in the world. It can be really challenging. Okay, let's dive into my story so you get to know me a little bit. My journey began with some really tough experiences at just 10 months old. My mother decided to go to another country and abandon me. And this resulted in me feeling like an unwanted child. It was a very painful start to my life, and it led into many limiting beliefs, traumas, and fears about myself and my life. I mean, you're probably aware of all this through your clients as well, and you know what kind of damage the abandonment trauma can cause the children and adults. It makes them quite introverted usually, it makes them, perfectionists, it makes them lose their confidence. Yeah, anyone experience this? Oh, I'm just checking the chat. There are no empaths here? Okay. So has anyone experienced abandonment trauma? You can just put yes, so I know. Oh, I can't see you all, to be honest. I'm just kind of able to see myself. So you might want to put in the chat box who had the abandonment trauma, because it comes with massive challenges as well. Unfortunately, life didn't get any easier as I got older. By the time I reached 39, I hit rock bottom. I was dealing with postnatal depression. I had even thought about ending my life. Well, I was that desperate. The stress from my job and being a single mom with 2 young children took a toll on my health. I became bedridden and unknowingly damaged my adrenaline glands and thyroid, which later led to autoimmune disease, bringing extreme fatigue into my life. And despite the shadow of my childhood, traumas, my speech impediment, ongoing health issues, I didn't want a victim or prisoner of my emotions and my mind. Because my life was a hell, trust me, it wasn't easy. At a turning point in my life, I won't go into details, I decided that enough was enough. I realized I didn't want to sacrifice my life, happiness anymore. And I wasn't, and it wasn't good for my children. They weren't benefited from all this stuff. So I decided to resign from my 9-to-5 job, where I was like juggling 3 finance managers' role. And I began my journey of deep healing, training, and personal growth. I decided to put myself first. Until then, I always put my children first. But I was like, no, I need to put myself first. Like when we are on a plane, we need to put the oxygen mask first. And I wasn't doing that. Thank you, Therese. And it's challenging, but it was like me leaving this world, or staying in this world. And it was easy to live. It was so easy to live, isn't it? So easy, honestly. It breaks my heart when I see people, give up. It really hurts because I know what's it like to feel in that place, such a dark place. I just know it. And after years of training with some of the best people in the industry, I finally created my own fulfilling, soul-driven business. But it wasn't easy at the start because I didn't have any confidence and beliefs in myself because of my childhood, because our foundation being created in our childhood. And if this foundation is not good, imagine, how are you going to feel about yourself, your life? I wasn't feeling very good about myself or my life. I used to hate my life. Honestly, the first thing I used to wake up, the first word I used to say to myself was, I hate my life. And I created a life that I hated. I did not know at the time. So I faced various challenges along the way, invested thousands of pounds before discovering that all the answers I was looking for was hidden in my childhood. And that programming that my inner child created. I was like, oh my God, that's what people say, look within. So my childhood abandonment traumas giving me, rise to various fears, limiting beliefs about myself. It took me years to kind of piece together the missing elements, required to break free from the self-sabotage, from my fears, and from my low self-esteem. I'm so happy to tell you, oh my God, I've released my fears. Honestly, I used to be so afraid of, going to prison. I used to be so afraid of being alone, falling down, everything. I broke all of them just working with my subconscious mind. It's amazing. So if you have any fears, anything, please put in the chat. I will tell you how to overcome them as well, because one by one, I did overcome them. So I realized the more that I worked on my programming and traumas, things started to change. Sorry, people are joining. I began attracting clients after clients. Yeah. People were coming to me, expressing their gratitude and letting me know that working with me was like the best decision and investment of their lives. And they shared how their life had transformed. And I was becoming more intuitive. They were becoming more intuitive. They were finding their life purposes. It was amazing. And they had the confidence, they finally got the confidence to pursue their dream. So every time I learned something, I overcome something in my life, I was able to help my clients do exactly the same thing. Yeah. When I overcome, say, my fear of failure, I was getting clients, same week, who want to work on fear of failure. So today, I'm a very successful subconscious programming expert, and I'm also a spiritual awakening guide. With over 12 years of experience, I've worked closely with thousands of individuals worldwide, providing highly personalized support on their transformative journey. And I love teaching EFT. It's such a powerful modality. But I use so many different modalities as well, but EFT is one of my favorite ones. That's why I decided to become a trainer of EFT. So many of my clients describe our work together as the best decision and investment they have ever made. Oh, that's the big thing. I never thought I would be there. That little me, that shy me, could do that kind of things. I didn't have to believe in myself. I couldn't even speak in the meetings. I couldn't even open my mouth. For me, like opening my mouth was the scariest thing ever. So I've got this, designed this amazing 12-week deep diving transformation program. It's my signature programs that even comes with the money back guarantee. Yeah. Because it's so transformative and life-changing. I help people. Now, my expertise lies in helping people to discover their core traumas and reprogram their subconscious mind. Yeah. Now, I want to teach you how to do that because EFT is such a great tool that you can use EFT to do that as well if you're interested. So who would like to know how to do that? So I'm going to try to teach as much as I could. So these are some of my trainers and mentors. You might recognize them, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Richard Bandler. He's the co-founder of NLP, Diana Cooper, John Novell. When I decided to kind of make the decision to step up, I decided to sought the knowledge from the best people in the industry. So I invested over £160,000 on my own growth and training. But even though I had the knowledge, it was challenging to implement this wisdom into my business because my wounded inner child held me back. I had self-doubt, I had low self-esteem. Okay, you will know how to say, create programs, launch programs, but if you don't have the confidence, if you're shy about talking in front of people, you cannot do that. That was me. Do you know how many coaches I had to work with just to go and do Facebook Lives? You have no idea. I written this book and they asked me to do a 1-minute video. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I tried about 150 times at least. Couldn't do it. Couldn't speak. Couldn't put my words together. Don't forget that. I had massive speech impediment. People laughed at me all my life. Not all my life, but most of my life, especially my childhood. Even my own parents. Yeah. I couldn't speak. So how can I do a video? Imagine. So sometimes people say to me, oh my God, I cannot believe it. You were that person. Yes, I was that person, but I worked on myself. That was my responsibility to work on myself. So as EFT practitioners, EFT lovers, that's also our responsible to work on ourselves as well. Maybe some of you might be interested in exploring further opportunities to work with me after today's masterclass. So I decided to kind of put my details in there. Also, I will really appreciate your feedback. So if you want to I'll put Instagram here, email, that's my email. So I was just doing this today. Apologies. So you can send some feedback as well. I will really appreciate it because I'm always looking for ways to take my business to the next level as well, And towards the end, I will present additional working options for you. And I just want to ask, do I have your permission for this? I did ask Gwen if that's okay. She said it's okay, but I want to get your permission. I want you to say yes or no, because I won't go in there if you don't allow me, to show you how you can take this to the next level. Okay, no one's saying anything. I'm not sure if I do or not. Just say yes or no. Would you like me to kind of tell you? Okay, I've got one yes. I need more yes. Okay, great. Great, thank you. I will do right at the end. What is it that you want permission for? Oh, to present you additional working options with me. Yeah. So I want to kind of tell you, if you want to take this further, if you really like what we've done here today, yeah, and if you want to take it to the next level, work with me further so we can set you free from your past traumas, from your old wounds, I can show you an option how you can do that. Yeah, does that make sense? All right, anyway, let's make the most of our time here. So I'm going to show you today these two things, understanding how your wounded inner child program is controlling you, and inner child connection and transformation through inner child healing. So I decided to do, time permitting, I'm going to do really good exercises with you. But before I started, could you please empty your cup metaphorically? Yeah. Because sometimes when our cup is so full, it's so difficult to put information in there. So if you can empty your cup metaphorically and be here 100%, because you're going to experience something significant today, really significant, because you're here for a reason. Yeah, you're being called to do this. And I want you to make the most of it. I really want you to release something. I want you to have that shift that can change so much for you. Because I want to tell you, before we go ahead as well, I want you to tell me, this is something that I always use to kind of measure my clients' progress. I want you to tell me in the chat box, what is your personal power percentages right now? So I mean is personal power percentages. I'm familiar from EFT, from 0 to 100, let's say 100 is full power. How do you feel? It's like your battery power. It's like how much you love yourself, how much you care for yourself. Because sometimes, we go through various life experiences and we ended up, giving up our pieces to other people. So I want you to tell me where you are. The first number that comes to your mind, because I'll work with the subconscious, yeah? So think about it, where you are on your energy level, your personal power percentage. Oh, we got some good, really good ones. Amazing. Okay, really good. Because I want you to get the missing pieces. I want you to kind of start thinking about it. What happened to your missing pieces? What happened to your personal power? Because when we lose a certain piece of us, we just let it go until hardly anything left. And we wonder why we are not happy. We wonder, why don't we create the life we want? We feel something is missing in your life. And that missing piece is you. It's your personal power. And you cannot fill that piece. It's okay, no worries. You cannot fill that piece with money, cars, relationship. You need to find the missing inner piece that you lost at some point in your life. And it's so important to forgive ourselves for giving our power to them as well. We do beat ourselves for it, don't we? Yeah, we do. So I want to start thinking, what happened to your power? Has it gone to past? Has it gone to future? Has it gone to certain people? Or certain traumas, because that's a good starting point for you and for your clients as well. So how would you function with so many missing pieces? So how would you function with such low personal power? Maybe, like me, yeah, if that was me in the past, you end up thinking that you can handle it. Maybe for the sake of, people around you, maybe for your mom or dad or your children, like I did. I thought I could really handle stress. I couldn't. But it doesn't work. You start feeling like drowning. Who has been there? Yeah, you can put in the chat, yes, I've been there. I think that's why most of us being called to do this work, because we know what's it like to be in pain. We know what's it like to suffer. And I don't want anyone to be in pain. I don't want anyone to suffer. Yeah. It is so difficult, such a difficult place. Don't forget, I left my high pay finance job, and I'm also computer programming. I was programming finance programs, creating finance programs. I was earning really good money, but I wasn't happy. I was under so much stress. I left that and I decided to move into my purpose, because I truly believe this is my purpose, but I rejected it. I didn't want it. Yeah, I didn't think I was good enough to do that. I was struggling opening my mouth in a meeting, let alone talking in front of people like you, amazing people, you know? This is, honestly, this is like not having a dream come true. Trust me, this is something I could not even imagine doing it. So what happens is, if our personal power percentages go down less than 50%, all sort of health problem appears. So if you look at your clients, and if you ask them if they got, I don't know, certain chronic conditions, they will tell you their personal power is around, 20, 30%. Yeah. You probably know that, don't you? All of you, you experience that. But we can increase that. We can take our power back. It could be just relating to even one core issue, one core problem. But important thing is the finding there, isn't it? So let's look at our first teaching point, understanding how your wounded inner child programming is controlling you. I love that. I just had to put it there. So our beliefs about ourselves and other people and life are mainly formed before we turn 8 years old. As children, we tend to accept everything and we experience without questioning it. So our subconscious mind is like a little computer and records this experience to keep us safe. That's the idea. I mean, I don't know how much you sort of know about the subconscious mind, but I'm quite fascinated about it. For example, if a child touches a hot stove, they get burned and they learn it's dangerous, so they don't do it. So the programming gone in. Yeah, hot stove programming. Similarly, if a child parents raise their voices, that child might develop beliefs like I'm worthless, I'm unlovable, because of their dad's shouting. As an adult, we know these beliefs aren't true. But for a child, they feel like everything. They might no longer feel safe or loved, giving away a piece of their personal power. Does that make sense? Yeah? They lose part of themselves at that point, just like us. So I want you to start thinking about what point you lost part of you. Less than 8 years old, very important. So our minds observe these experiences like a confirmation bias computer, seek evidence to validate our existing beliefs and fears. So if we believe that we are not valuable, we keep getting the same confirmation. People started treating us like we're not valuable. Our parents treat us like we are not valuable. Yeah? Has anyone been there? Something on the loop, keep happening. So can any of you relate to this feeling of life repeating itself? Like an invisible loop? Yeah? Maybe something like attracting narcissistic people or losing those you care about, and working a job no one really seems to appreciate you, or struggling with your finances, or feeling shy. If you're happy to share your repeating pattern so I can use it during the EFT as well, whatever the repeating pattern is, because it's important to know what they are so we can, overcome them. And one of my clients, I can never, forget that. That was so interesting. He lost his business to fire. 4 businesses to fire because of his childhood programming, that something happened in his childhood. So we removed that programming, no more losing his business to the fire. Amazing. He had to start from the beginning every time he had to set up a new business. Come on, subconscious is so powerful. So we learn the childhood experience significantly impact our present lives. And we know that ignoring the past, and because it's not going to affect us, that's incorrect, yeah? Because your current experiences, your current fears, your current limiting beliefs, whatever happening in your life based on your childhood programming. So to change our current programming and reality, we must release these deeply rooted emotional blockages, limiting beliefs, traumas, and fears that affect our well-being. So reprogramming our subconscious mind with our inner child is essential. Why is it thing? Yeah, does anyone's got any question, by the way? Everything makes sense, yeah? So I want to think of your mind as having two parts. So one called the subconscious controls a massive 95% of what you do, while the other part, the conscious mind, only manages a small 5%. Yeah? So we're in control of the subconscious and we think we are in charge. But in reality, we are on autopilot. So imagine like an iceberg, just like this. So this is the conscious mind, 5%. So we got all our actions, willpower, decision, behaviors here. We try to control the 95% here. And that's where we got our emotions, our imaginations, self-image, identity. I'm going to come back to this. We got all our traumas and everything in our fears. Yeah. So your subconscious is like a vault filled with all these beliefs, values, traumas, and more. So most of them being formed during your early years, created by the younger version of yourself, your inner child. And we got these apps. Yeah, these apps were developed in response to experiences. I'm talking metaphorically, by the way. And this usually often happens during an emotional time when you lack the understanding the process them fully. These apps create the blueprint of you, your life. Does that make sense? Like on your phone. Yeah, we got so many apps. So you got apps for everything. And they're all being created by your inner child, being reinforced by your subconscious. These apps keep running in the background, affecting your thoughts and your actions, often without you realizing it. They can lead to self-sabotage, procrastination, low self-esteem, limiting beliefs, conflicted thoughts, fears, among other things. So I had the abandonment app. Yeah. So I want to start thinking about your own apps. I hope this is helpful. Is that helpful for you? Could you please tell me if this is helpful? We can put yes on the chat. Yeah, is it all good? Yeah, all making sense as well? So think about what apps you might have installed on your mind. Because most of them, we're not even aware of them, yeah? It could be even like a victim app, money struggle app, not lovable app. I want to make a list of them and I want to work on them. Yeah, I want to set yourself free, like how I set myself free, how I set my students free, my clients free. I want to set yourself free because life is too short to live with those apps because they've been created when you were young. You don't need to carry them. I mean, imagine how often you upgrade your phone. How long does it last? Yeah, why are we carrying all these apps? I don't know. My one goes back to over 50 years. So I had to upgrade my apps. So imagine having the power to reshape your self-image and transform these core beliefs up, these programs. It's like taking control of your steering wheel in your life journey, not being on autopilot. So we can reprogram those apps one by one, clearing the path for, lasting change. And EFT is a great tool for that. So make the most of it. Yeah, EFT is great. But the challenging bit is the getting in the subconscious mind. It's always better to use someone else to get into your subconscious mind. Even though I'm doing this for years, I find it very difficult to get into my subconscious mind. I need outside help, unfortunately. So let's recap. What do we need to do to change our life? We need to look at beneath the surface. Yeah, we need to look at the limitations, beliefs, values, traumas, the blind spots that created the main stuck stage in the first place. Yeah, and nobody's going to give you a solution to any of those stuff unless you work like a specialist like us. Yeah, subconscious mind specialist. Yeah, one-on-one basis is so much better. Because sometimes what works for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for other person as well, because everyone is very different. Yeah, everyone's programming is different. But it's important to find that core trauma. Yeah, get rid of that loop, break it through. Makes sense, hopefully. All right, so let me share my sort of like childhood programming blueprint with you. I want you to also think about this. The undisputed law of personal growth is that people will never rise above the opinion of themselves. I want you to ponder this for a second, yeah? Because we are going to do a little exercise shortly, a little short exercise. I want you to think about it. What do you think about yourself? Because you're never going to rise above it, yeah? If you think about it, yeah, I'll give you certain examples. Your subconscious will never allow you to move forward to big income months you desire, or allow you to have the happiness, relationship, peace, and everything as you want, unless you rise above the opinion of yourself. Yeah. For instance, very simple. You want to earn £10,000 a month, okay? And if you don't believe that you can do that, if you cannot see that in your mind side, you can never do that, because your subconscious will self-sabotage you. Yeah, everything will self-sabotage you. You cannot do that. I mean, you might think that you can do some visualization, maybe vision boards or meditations, breath work, which will change your self-image. Nope, I thought the same. I wasted years. Oh my God. How many vision boards I did? Vision boards works if you don't have something blocking it. Yeah. So if you got something blocking it, it doesn't work. So you need to get rid of the block. You need to get rid of the barrier first to get it to work. Yeah. So you need to reprogram your subconscious mind, change your self-image about yourself. And it's the same for your clients. If your clients see themselves as a victim, doesn't matter how much you're going to work on them. Or if they don't believe that they deserve happiness, it's not going to work. They're going to self-sabotage themselves, yeah? You need to get rid of the programming, first of all. Whatever is preventing them having that desire. Make sense to everybody? Yeah? Am I going too fast? This took me years to understand. I really want to explain all this to you, because I know that you're going to help your clients. You're going to help yourself as well with this stuff. Yeah. So let's have a look at this. How to enhance your childhood programming blueprint and transform self-doubt into confidence. I mean, I haven't noticed many of my EFT students or members, clients, and focus on helping their clients and other people, but they often neglect their own self-care. Who does that? When we first started EFT training, we said, create a personal peace statement, 50 of them, work on it. Hardly anybody does that. Wow, why do we do that? Yeah, because our inner child doesn't feel that we deserve that. Because we don't have time for ourselves. We don't have that time for that little child, little girl. Yeah. But we need to work on ourselves. Make sense? We really need to. I know it's challenging because there's a self-sabotage, so we need to get rid of the self-sabotage. But when I work with my, students or the EFT practitioners, everything just changes. Everything changes. I mean, one of the EFT practitioners joined my last Inner Child Healing program. After just one session, she released the past trauma. The next day, her calendar was fully booked with clients. She couldn't even believe it. She was like, oh my God, I cannot believe it. And her diary is still full because she released that, poor mentality. She released it, let go. And I remember she said that was her mom's. So she picked up her mom. She was carrying that with her. Once she released it, there's no stopping her. Her diary is always full. Amazing, isn't it? So let's have a look at this. So first of all, we have this number 1. So shedding the light on childhood programming with the expert. Yeah. So description. Okay, let's have a look. Begin your journey by acknowledging the influence of your childhood programming. Understand how these early beliefs shape your life today, and delve into your past to unveil hidden patterns. And this step is vital as it reveals the core issues. Make sense? Yeah? So often identifying these core issues can be challenging. We know that. But it's a crucial aspect of your healing journey. That's where the expertise of a subconscious specialist like myself comes in. With years of dedicated experience, I have honed my ability to pinpoint these core issues. Yeah, and you can do that as well. It's just a work, you know, just experience after experience. When I have my client sessions, I work with one issue, one session. Yeah. Even sometimes I have my clients overcome 3 or 4 different traumas in one session. And that's possible. I mean, my own experience, as well as that my clients' experience, has showed that, you know, our reality can be transformed more rapidly than you might expect. So if it's taking a long time to find your client's core issues, your own core issues, for instance, it could be just a belief. Okay. Because when I was first was told EFT, I was told that, you know, one trauma can take a couple of years. And I was like, no. I want to help lots of people. I don't want anyone to suffer. It's going to take me, you know, 2-3 years for someone to overcome one trauma, they're going to suffer. That's not going to happen. I'm going to do it in one session. So that was my goal. And I do that now. First started with one issue, one session. It's gone to 2, 3, 4. And when you get the subconscious on your side, it becomes so much easier. Subconscious almost like, here you go, this is the next one. Within 90 minutes, everything changes. It's just amazing, honestly. Okay, number 2, uncover old beliefs, design your renewed blueprint. So we look at our past experiences, fears, and beliefs, and evaluate whether these beliefs still serve you, okay, if they need updating. I'm going to go a little fast. I'm running behind. Okay, number 3, embracing your younger self. This is where we nurture our inner child, okay? We kind of address their unmet needs, their fears, wounds, with empathy and care. Very important. And bring forgiveness. It's okay. No worries, Alish. Nice to have you here. Just drop me an email if you want the recording, because I'm not sure. Just drop me an email. I will send you the recording. So step 4, awaken the confident and fearless you. Okay, so this is the time we program your subconscious mind with positive and empowering beliefs. We replace the outdated programming and beat fear value self-sabotage. Very important. Yeah. And we need to cultivate, you know, good habits and thoughts and actions. Very, very important. So if any of you got any questions, by the way, just put in the chat as well. So I've got little action steps for you. If you want to, you can take a question. I would like you to answer those questions. So which old programs must you let go of to fully embrace your true calling and manifest your soul vision? List them. Which old programs? How do these old programs hinder your progress in life and business? What's preventing you from releasing them? Very important, yeah? Because we need to work on those. We need to work on ourselves first. While you're kind of maybe doing that, let me show you one of my examples with one of my clients, yeah? Because I want to show you everything is possible. This person, one of my clients, this is Wheel of Life. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. So it shows you where you are on your journey. So this is before we started working together. And I'm just going to have a look here. Like it shows all this career, money, and everything. This is where she was. And after just in 5 weeks of our journey, she achieved 10 out of 10 in every area of her life. Okay. I'm working with just one issue at a time. And she was sexually abused by her grandfather for 12 years. So she had no confidence. This was an easy case. I don't want you to think that this was an easy case. No, it wasn't an easy case. She had very low self-esteem. And she was a single mom. So her life was very, very difficult. But with some subconscious work, addressing one issue at a time, she was able to come here. So this is what subconscious is capable of, yeah? And this allows me to give a money back guarantee for my work as well. All right, so let's have a look at the number 2, inner child connection and transformation through inner child healing. So I'm going to take you through a process. Are we ready for that? So I want you to find a nice, safe place, quiet place, ideally. I want to get you to connect with your wounded inner child and see what's happening there. Yeah. Actually, I wanted to do something else. Nah. Before we do that, I want to do something else. Hold on. I lost it. Okay. Let's do it then, because I lost it. Okay, so we do this one. So I'm going to tell, is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? Just put a yes in the chat box. I know that you're all good to go. Yeah. Are we enjoying ourselves? Am I going too fast or anything? Give me feedback, please. I will appreciate your feedback. Don't forget, this is my first time here, okay? Are we all good to go? Yeah? Okay, great. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let us begin. So I would like to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just let go. Let go of all your worries. Let go of whatever is stopping you in life. Let go of the worries, concerns, whatever you have. I want you to feel the solid ground beneath your feet. And just focus on the sound of my voice, allowing yourself to relax completely. Take another deep breath, exhaling slowly, and feel your body becoming more and more relaxed with each breath. As you continue to breathe deeply, imagine being fully present in your body, free from any worries, any concerns. Just let it go. Know that you are in a safe place in this moment. And just with intention, I want you to connect to your inner child. So visualize yourself walking down a beautiful path in nature. It could be through a forest, along a beach, or place that brings you peace. Just feel yourself there. Feel the sun warming your skin, the gentle breeze, and the distant songs of birds. You are safe and you are at peace. And you are here for a reason. You might not see it, you might sense it or hear it. It's so good. Just allow yourself to relax and let go. As you walk, you come across a beautiful child playing alone. This child is your younger version of yourself. Observe them closely. Notice their appearance, age, and emotions. Watch without any judgment. What does this child need to feel happy and fulfilled? What are they experiencing currently? And what beliefs do they hold about themselves and life? I want to look into their metaphorical baggage. What are they carrying? Why are they carrying those baggages? What kind of responsibilities have they taken at such young age? I want to notice, does any of them resonate with your own stuff? How long have you carried those baggages? Have you added anything else over the years? And I want to reflect on what this child truly deserves. Do they deserve to be stuck where they are? Are they good or are they bad? Do they deserve love, punishment, self-sabotage? Are they good enough? Are they lovable? Consider their parents' influences, what they observe, and think about what they can let go of to set themselves free. I want to start appreciating and acknowledging everything this child has done for you. Carrying all those burdens at such a young age, and reflect on whether they truly deserve to bear such weights. And also notice how much you love that child. Have you been nurturing that child? Now, as your adult self, approach the child, introduce yourself as their future self, and ask them what they need from you. At that age, what was the one thing that they really needed? When they express deep gratitude for their presence, and let them know that they no longer need to carry that baggages. Tell them that you are here to help and offer them comfort and support. I want you to listen to their needs and respond to them, whatever they want. It could be so simple. It could be just a special doll or ice cream. I want you to really start listening to them. I want you to feel their wounds, unhealed wounds. Perhaps no one has truly listened to them before. Maybe they never felt safe or understood. Now it's time to listen and connect with your inner child. I want you to notice how you recognize them, how you hear their voice. They might want to share their fears, their sadness, hopes, or dreams with you. Or they might need comfort, reassurance, permission, validation. Can you offer them unconditional love? Can you take their pain away? Do they really deserve to carry that pain? Why are you holding on to that pain or shame or guilt, whatever you are carrying? Can you let them go? Is that serving you? As you engage with your inner child, open your heart and feel unconditional love for them. Express your love, convey their importance, let them know that they are accepted and cherished as they are, without needing to carry all these burdens to be loved, be valued. Just notice everything. And maybe hug them. Tell them what they really mean to you. Set them free. Get them to take their power back, their pieces back from whoever they're given to. Maybe the, children, students, friends, or teachers, or parents laughing at them, or shouting at them. Take those powers back. And visualize the radiant light descending, enveloping both you and the child. This light is filled with love, healing, and transformation. Say, enter into your body, filling you with love and healing, and extending to the child. Stay with the child, offering love and support. Open up your heart and just feel this unconditional love goes to the child. Maybe they never experienced unconditional love before, maybe they did. I want them to experience your unconditional love. And I want you to feel that you can give unconditional love. Maybe you don't need to have all these barriers around you to protect yourself. Tell them that they are more than enough, deserving of love, success, and happiness. Let the healing light work within you. Allow the child to guide you to events that have kept them stuck. Make mental note of these events without judgment. Ask the child to show you the specific events and the steps needed to overcome it. This might come to you now, this might come to you next couple of weeks or months. I want you to now tell them that they are safe, loved, and never alone. Grant the child permission to be happy, releasing shame, guilt, or burdens that no longer serve them. Imagine wrapping them in a warm, comforting blanket. I want you to experience a deep connection between yourself and your inner child. It's time for healing. Assure them the world is a safe place, and you will show them the way. Now, when you're ready to say goodbye to the child, bid them farewell. Slowly open your eyes, returning to the present moment. Feel the refresh energy within you. If it helps, just write down your experience and your insights. I know that this exercise can be emotionally intense, but you can do the same journey with your other inner children as well. Feel free to share your experience with us as well. What did you discover? What did you learn? Did you manage to set your inner child free? How was it for you? So I've got more action steps for you as well. You can take a picture of it. Shall we do a little EFT? How is everyone doing? Just message me and tell me that you guys are doing okay. I want to make sure that you guys are all good. How are we feeling? I'm going to do a little EFT, if that's okay with everyone. You feeling okay? Yeah, good. Any insights, any aha moments? How was it connecting with your inner child? Okay, that's good. Powerful exercise, yeah, very powerful. You can do that with your clients as well. I mean, you can go so much deeper. This is because this is a group. I'm only doing this, but usually when I'm with clients, I go so much deeper to do lots of healing, and I bring lots of other modalities into it as well. That's how we kind of reprogram the subconscious mind as well. So shall we do a little EFT? Is everyone willing to do a little EFT? So I want you to sort of imagine maybe your biggest challenge in your business right now. Yeah. It could be, I don't know, increasing your prices. It could be going live on Facebook or making sales call, or maybe simply putting yourself out there, you know. It could be anything. I just want to kind of choose something, and I want to visualize how it makes you feel, you know, rate your, was really interesting. Okay, great. Okay, no worries, don't worry. Just send me an email, yeah? Because if you send me an email, I will drop you the recording, or you might find it in the EFT Guild's I don't know, website. I really don't know. But if you drop me an email, I'm happy to do that. Okay. So I want you to choose something, and I want to rate your fear, your emotions on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being the most intensive. You know how this works. Yeah. So you can work on your belief as well, whatever came up, whatever your inner child show. So you can create a movie. We know the movie technique. So you can create a movie, put it on the wall, however you want it. So I'm just going to go over it, the kind of see, you can adapt it to yourself. You're so familiar with EFT. That's why I'm able to do this in a group as well. So we're going to go through different things. We're going to tap on it. You can tap all the face points. I like to tap the side of the hand and collarbone on top of the head, but it's up to you how you do it, yeah? So just adapt it to yourself to make the most of it, because I really want to bring in a much better place. Also have a look at it. What happened to your personal power percentage? Has it gone up? Has it gone down? What happened? Have you managed to take any of your power back? If you managed to take anything back, put in the chat box. So tell me, what was it before? Tell me now how it feels. That'd be really good. Okay, so let's start with some setup statement. Go to the side of your hand, repeat after me, and adapt it to whatever you need. Even though I uncover beliefs and fears that held me back in my life, I accept how I feel. Yeah. Even though I feel, describe however you feel, I'm ready to release these limitations. I'm ready to accept myself completely. Even though I carried these beliefs, these traumas, these fears, and they have impacted my progress and my fulfillment in my life, I deeply and completely accept my past. I'm ready to take my power back. So whatever you want to say next, whatever you're feeling, you can mention about your emotions, these beliefs and fears that I've discovered. They have held me back. I'm afraid to do what, I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of being visible. I'm afraid of rejection, and I'm prepared to release them. I'm open to letting go of these limiting beliefs. Whatever coming to you, you can keep saying it, yeah? Just take a deep breath, keep releasing it, and think about what happened to your inner child, what they've given you, what kind of messages you receive. And you can say, them, I no longer need these walls to shield me. They're holding me back. Sometimes I feel inferior. Sometimes I feel I'm not good enough. Sometimes I don't feel loved. But I acknowledge my emotions and I'm ready to let it go. Sometimes when my ego gets in the way, when I prioritize other people over me, but I acknowledge what I'm doing to myself. Sometimes my health holds me back, and it's hard to get out of my comfort zone. But I'm giving myself a permission to do that. Maybe I can't even forgive myself and forgive other people. I choose to set my inner child free. I choose to connect with my inner child, release her fears and traumas. I choose to be free. I choose to release and let go. You can go to the top of your head, wherever you want to. It is safe for me to release and let go. I deserve to be free and healed. I am free. I give myself a permission to be free. So take a deep breath. Shake it all off. And I want you to kind of revalue the intensity of your emotions and discomfort. Notice if there is any shift in the intensity. You can carry on with the same, the EFT, you can carry on, you can revisit, adapt this tapping sequence whenever you feel you need to address any beliefs or fears that may arise. And just trust in your ability to release what no longer serves you and create that brighter future. And know that you are more than capable of growth and transformation and letting all this go. So how is everyone doing? How are we feeling? How is your personal power percentages are doing? Has it gone up? Just check it with you. Guys, are you alive? Okay, just message me so I know. Up to 60. That's good. Hey, Talula. Yes. What was it? Was it 50 before? Went up to 75 from 65. Great. Lovely tapping sequence. You're welcome. I mean, it could be so much more. I mean, if any of you want to kind of experience more, you can always join my Facebook group as well, Spiritual Self-Mastery Lounge. I've got special group that you can even kind of offer, EFT sessions in there as well. You can promote, you can do all sorts of things. So feel free to get in there, and I'll run some master classes, some workshops in there for my Facebook members as well. Okay, so are you ready to transform self-doubt? Yeah, just email me if you want the recording. It's not a problem at all. Just email me, please, because I don't have your email, so I won't be able to email it to you. So if you email me, hopefully you got my email address. I did share it with you earlier. It's eda@masteryourfuture.co.uk. So I'll just share it again. Let me just find it so you can message me. Here you go. So this is my website, my Facebook. You can connect with me on Facebook, your Instagram as well. This is my email, so don't read this. So eda@masteryourfuture.co.uk. My name is Eda. Lots of people say it Ida, but it's Eda. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so are you ready to transform self-doubt into confidence and awaken the confident and fearless you that's been waiting to shine? So to truly heal your inner children, change your blueprint, and see real results, you need to take action in an empowered state, and you need to do more work. Okay? So those of you that said you're ready to take this a step further and happy for me to tell you more about how to work with me. So this is for you. Okay? So this is all for you. And if you're not interested working with me, you can go. But this is one of my testimonials as well. Let me share it with you as well. So this is one of my latest clients. She also mentioned that working with me has turned out to be one of the best decisions that she has ever made, just like my other clients. So this stuff is powerful, and you can do that yourself as well by healing yourself and helping your clients as well. So it's a possibility. So I'm going to tell you about the option to work with me. So I created this new program. So if you say yes to yourself at the beginning of the masterclass, this is for you. Very special. This is my new program, Awaken the Confident and Fearless Inner You. So I have two options for you. It's a group program or a VIP program with the group program. So let me tell you about the group program first, and I'll tell you about the VIP option afterwards. So this is a 3-week custom group program starting this November, and we will be embarked on a big transformational journey where you will find and address your core inner child traumas. And we use my, unique signature program to enhance your childhood programming blueprint, because the current one is not serving you. And we will transform self-doubt into confidence. So this is what you kind of expected to achieve. More kind of courage, can go after whatever you want in your life, and reduce internal conflicts, increase confidence, achieving clarity in your thoughts and emotions, boosting your decision making, and deepening your bond with your confident and fearless inner you. And the idea is to boost your self-confidence, improve your self-esteem. So important, especially when it comes to what we are doing. And every time you release something, like I said, you're going to help your clients to release it as well. So this is something that I specially plan, and each week we will tailor our group sessions based on your feedback, ensuring that your unique needs are met. Because I really want you to get into the new year as the new year. I want you to leave all that stuff back in 2023. Yeah, whatever no longer serving you. So this is what you can look forward to it. Are you welcome? We will dive deep into discover the core traumas that may be holding you back. We will together eliminate those limiting beliefs, replace them with empowering ones. Okay, and prepare for profound breakthroughs as we work through your traumas and beliefs. So by the end of this program, you will undergo transformation that will leave you feeling amazing, empowered, and confident. So this is your chance to rewrite your story, heal from within, and step into the life that you always desired. Okay? For me, in my opinion, there's nothing worse than a life that's gone to waste. That's my opinion. So what's included? It's a 3 weeks of customized group session designed based on your feedback, because you will get a form to complete what you want to work on. We will identify the core traumas, beliefs are holding you back, replace them with the empowering beliefs. You're going to get bonuses worth of £644, and you will experience accountability, deep breakthroughs, trauma and belief work, and a profound transformation. So these are some of the bonuses. Let me just share the link as well. You can also look at it. I'm not sure if you're able to see it clearly here. So this is the link if you decided to take this further. As you can see, these are really, really amazing bonuses. And whoever register by end of Thursday evening, by 9:30 p.m. UK time, you are going to receive these amazing bonuses. This fast action bonus is only valid for 24 hours. The rest of them valid for 48 hours. So you're gonna also enjoy a $50 credit towards any of my workshops, my courses. And this one is you get access to my Spiritual Self-Mastery Club worth £88. And also this is one of my programs, help you to identify your hidden mind blocks and programs. Is really amazing. It's really life-changing. And here you can see everything that you're getting it. So the value is £644, but you only pay £147 to take your life to the next level. I think this is a great price. I've never done anything this low before, to be honest. But I really want to help everybody. I want to leave their stuff all behind. So it's a great way to do that. But there is also possibility to work with me on a one-on-one basis. So this is for those who desire personalized and exclusive one-on-one support with me to overcome, their traumas and fears easily, unlock what's being holding them back. So this is a Facebook VIP option crafted precisely for you. Okay. Offering a limited one-on-one session with me for 3. This is only for 3 individuals who are ready to discover the missing piece, discover that core trauma affecting their business, and ready to embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and healing. This is amazing. I don't do one-off sessions. The minimum you can book with me is 6. But I wanted to give you this because you're going to be doing the 3-week group sessions. We're going to go so much deep. And after the 3 week, we're going to have our one-on-one, and whatever is left, whatever else you want to address, we're going to work on that. Yeah. That's going to help you to break free from the barriers, obstacles, fears, whatever you have. Yeah. You're going to see, you're going to experience amazing stuff. Yeah. It could be anything you want to work on. It could be like fear of being judged, lack of confidence, or promoting, charging your word, or whether seeking enhanced confidence, or conquering any of your fears. Like I said, one session, one issue with me, whatever is holding you back. Yeah, we do that. So the bonuses you're going to get is worth £1,644, which is really amazing. So you're going to experience personalized accountability and deep breakthroughs, traumas, belief work with me on a one-on-one basis. So if you're interested, so these are the VIP bonuses here. So you also get access to this program. 3 weeks program, you get $50 credit, and you also get access to, if you register within 24 hours, one of my best-selling program. It's really, really amazing. I highly recommend it. That one is, let me have a look. Discover your invisible internal creative driving and limiting forces and activate your inner power. It is so amazing. I cannot describe how amazing that program is. Everybody loves it. So here, this is the VIP package. So you can say it's worth £1,644, but you can secure it for £497 at the moment. So I put that in the link, so feel free to have a look at it. And there are some testimonials from the people joined the Inner Child Healing, and this is some of my testimonials from my clients as well. Let me see what else I want to tell you. I think that's it. So if you have any questions, if you want to take this further, like I said, you can look at that program as well. I would love to see you there because it will really help you to take your business to the next level. So do we have any questions or anything? Let me know. Write in the chat box. I think I'm going to stop the recording. I think. And if anybody have any questions, I can address them as well. 1 second. Let me just stop the share first. and I will stop.